So this data insight question has a statement by the ethics board member. Thereafter, the same statement has been rephrased under the heading statements, and in this it uses words like if, only if, unless, whether or not, or. Now let's simplify the main statement which ethics board member says. He says all actions that are permissible under the code of ethics are also legal in all of the jurisdictions in which our company operates. So in case we have to simplify this statement, I would say that the part before R can be taken as A, and the part after R can be taken as B. So what does it become? A are also B. Now, in case I have to put it into the Venn diagram, this basically means A is a part of B. So B becomes the larger circle and A is the smaller circle in it. So I can mark this as A and B. So this Venn diagram means nothing but if A, then B. So it basically means that the requirement for it to be A is that it has to be B, but it need not be the opposite or vice versa, which is that in case in this space it is B, it need not be A. Thereafter, when we go further, the sentence says, furthermore, regardless of whether it has been determined if an action is legal, it is always permissible to ask the ethics board to review the action for conformity to the code of ethics. So the statement 2 basically says, regardless of C, D is permitted. So again, I can write this as regardless of C, D can happen. So in case I put it into Venn diagram, it becomes D and C can have some overlap. So this becomes part which is overlapped, which basically means that the action could be legal and the action may not be legal, but still D would happen. So this becomes C and this becomes D. Now let's come back to the statement. The statement says, without exception, an action is permissible under the code of ethics, blank, it is legal in all of the jurisdictions in which the company operates. So in case I put these statements as alphabet A and B, it becomes A, this is A, dash, this is B. So it becomes A dash B. Now let's look at the options. Can we use A if B? No, it becomes opposite of what we were considering, if A then B. The next is only if. So our sentence becomes A only if B. So if you look at the Venn diagram, basically tells A can happen only if B has happened, and that is correct. So our choice for the first blank is only if. But let us see, can we write if A then B in any other form? Yes, we can. There are two different ways we can write this. Another way is if not B, then not A. So this is another way to write if A then B. So this is one way and this is second way. So we've got our answer for the first blank. Now, when we go to the second blank, it says, furthermore, one is permitted to ask the ethics board to review an action for conformity to the code of ethics. Blank, the legality of the action has been established. So basically, it says D dash C. And this is pretty simple. This dash could be a word which we can use instead of regardless. And the correct option is whether or not. Basically, D, whether or not C happens. So blank 1, only if, and blank 2, whether or not.